Hey everybody, welcome back to the Modern Customer Podcast. I am your host, Blake Morgan, and it's Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2023. Let's talk about love for a minute. Let's talk about how we show our customers that we love them. Hey, well, the truth is we don't have to love our customers, but let's admit that we are in relationships with our customers, whether we like it or not. And that means that we have to sometimes take a moment to look at how the relationship is going. We do this a lot in business. In the customer experience world, we often call this Net Promoter Score, where we're measuring, are we creating detractors or promoters? How likely are you to recommend me to a friend? How likely are you to recommend us to a friend? Most of us get this survey multiple times a day, and we give this survey multiple times a day. The problem is with this habitual behavior, this thing of this survey, is what happens when we are actually gaming the system, when we are so obsessed with showing that we have promoters, that we literally are lying or gaming the system. We are doing things we shouldn't be doing with that survey just to get that outcome. It's like when you want to lose weight and you just keep stepping on the scale over and over and over while not eating healthy or exercising and hoping the scale will move. That's exactly how I feel sometimes about the world's obsession with Net Promoter Score. And problems happen when we measure something, but we do it in a way that is not honest, when we are afraid to look at the truth. And one of the most iconic examples of this is the Enron scandal. At the end of 2001, Enron reported a financial condition that was sustained by an institutionalized, systematic, and creatively planned accounting fraud. This is the Enron scandal. And basically what resulted was a tough look in the mirror for the entire accounting industry, resulting in the Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002. And basically Enron grew so wealthy because of marketing, promoting power, and their high stock price, and the world believed them. In fact, Enron was named America's most innovative company by Fortune for 6 consecutive years, and it was on Fortune's 100 best companies to work for in America during the year 2000. We can lie to the world, we can lie to ourselves, but we can't lie to customers, because ultimately, if we lie about how we're doing, how hard we're working, how much we're making customers' lives easier and better, eventually we will be found out. And in that relationship, we will be dumped. You can't lie about how a relationship is going. And it's actually so wonderful when we're willing to look at the feedback, when we're willing to objectively look at the data, hear the news, hear the feedback, even if it's not pretty. It's that willingness to look at the reality that makes us so powerful. Because I believe that customer experience is this incredible treasure chest, but we don't see it. We don't recognize the power of it. We're often just working toward these metrics, goals that aren't actually moving us forward in any way. We're just so used to checking the box. So on this Valentine's Day, I really encourage you to think about how you're measuring the health of your customer relationships. If Net Promoter Score is no longer working for you, and you're finding that your contact center agents or your divisions are simply gaming the system to hit that score, and you know, even though you have the score, it doesn't mean much, I would encourage you to take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of the truth? We have to be able to balance short-term goals, making money, with long-term strategies. Because customer experience, it's a long-term relationship thing. If we want to put a stake in the ground on customer experience, if we want to recognize the treasure chest that is customer experience, we have to look at how we're measuring our success. And if we're lying about the measurement, if we're being dishonest about the data, and if we're unwilling to look at the truth, this will be the end of us. It's Valentine's Day. Customer love is so important, and being willing to look at the truth of the relationship is everything. I'm Blake Morgan. You are watching and listening to the Modern Customer Podcast. Do me a favor today, think about how you're measuring the success of your business, and if you think that this measurement is leading you toward more customer-centric principles within your own business. Thanks for watching. Until next time.